You kind of keep these guys ratcheted back and get them primed for actual game time?
I don't know that I can do that. You know, it's you want them excited. Everybody that plays in this tournament is excited. So, but when the ball tips up, it's our 35th game, so they'll be all right.
There's something to that. You're at this point in the season, obviously the pressure ramps up. These guys have been through all this. They played a full season. You know, they're ready, right?
Yeah, I think the pressure thing is probably a little overrated. You know, it's still a basketball game. You know, you're either gonna win it or lose it. You know, all the good teams are still playing. There's nobody in this tournament that can't beat the other team. So it's play good. Play good, you'll have a good chance.
Caleb was saying he thought that game Sunday was a wake-up call. I don't know if that's what you would call it or not, but did they refocus?
No. We lost to a good team. That's all it was.
Tough to beat anybody 3 times, no doubt about it.
Tough to beat a good team once.
Yeah.
You know, really tough to beat them twice. So
What's the
You also
mindset?
go ahead.
What's the mindset of this team compared to a year ago, Kelvin? The outlook?
I don't know. I don't remember the mindset of last year's team. You know, last year's team. I don't think we had anybody ever played in the NCAA tournament. They didn't know what to expect. But most kids are like that. You know, there's a lot of kids that's never played in the tournament. Everybody's got something. You got new players. None of them's ever played in the tournament. You got a lot of coaches that's never coached in the tournament. So, you know, it's a lot of firsts for everybody. But it's you know, we've all played 30-some games. So when the ball goes up, it's your next game. That stuff will go away once the game starts.
To that end, your coaching staff, especially Hollis and Juan, is with you there for the 0-2 run with OU. What was that?
Well, and the 03 could have went back to the Final Four in 03. You know, we were a 1 seed in 03, and we got sent to Albany, New York, and we played Syracuse. You know how far Syracuse's campus is from Albany? Every time I see Bayheim, I remind him of that.
Yeah.
How does a 1 seed play a 5 seed in Albany? I actually asked the NCAA about that. And they did a great job of explaining to us how we got screwed, so I figured it out. But I don't know if we would have beat that team anywhere. That was when Carmelo was a freshman. That's the year Syracuse won it all.
Nice.
They were really good.
To have the two of them with you here for this run.
Yeah. Oh, every day. It's not just this run. You know, Hollis has been here with me from the jump. And as soon as we had an opening, I brought Kiwanis over. And I've always thought that you need to hire your players. You know, I get so many calls from a lot of these Houston high school kids that go away to other schools to play college ball, then their careers are over, whether they're done playing pro ball or whether it's an NBA or overseas, and they call and want to come back and get into college coaching. They want to do it here at U of H because they're here. I always thought they should call their college coach, you know, because I'm going to hire kids that play for me first and foremost.
You always tell us that you work in a coal mine. Given that, do you have any sense of how excited this community is, how excited this campus is to see you guys do this?
You know, I don't ever go out on campus. I kind of come in this building, but yeah, I can imagine. You know, there's so much focus. Trying to think, how many tournaments is this for me?
You said 16 the other day.
Yeah, something like that. It never gets old, and I enjoy the fact that it pulls people together. I know there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of watch parties all over the state, in every state, where there's a group of U of H fans. They'll all be huddled around their TV, pulling for their Cougars, as all the other schools will. But it's a tremendous event, you know, and it's really well run. When we get to Tulsa tonight, everywhere you go, the city of Tulsa, I'm sure, will be decked out in Final Four regalia. And tomorrow we'll practice in front of, we'll have our mandatory public practice tomorrow. I'm anxious to see our kids, how they react to that. Just to, you know, see stuff that they've never seen before. But at the end of the day, it's a basketball game, man. It's, you know, we're preparing to play Georgia State just like we did to prepare SMU or Tulsa or any of these other teams. I mean, the more I watch them, you can see why they won their league, and 24-9. They got an outstanding coach in Ron Hunter, and they play 5 people behind the 3-point line. They don't have a big man, and they're difficult. They're a difficult matchup because they're really good at getting you to bite on things, to create 5-on-4s, and they're good at making the extra pass where you get open threes. So we got to figure out a way to guard that.
Got 2 more. The personal stuff, I know it's not your thing today. They announced the Naismith finalists. You're one of them, along with Rick, Tony, and I can't think of who the other person is. Chris Beard.
It's a great honor. I mean, it is a great honor. But it's also a shared honor, just like the conference coach of the year. Adam was talking about Quantas and Hollis, and I could throw my strength coach, my trainer, my whole staff in there. And we all have a hand in. Everybody has a hand in building this program and getting it to this point. And excited about where we can take it.
One more. The aches and pains of the season. Corey was one of these said he felt better. You feel like going in to Tulsa, you got some of the guys a little bit rested and recuperate as much as you can. Yeah,
3 games in 3 days is the way we play. You think about, we had to play a road game on Saturday. I was talking to Rick Barnes for a long time yesterday. They had to climb on top of a mountain to beat Kentucky, and then 18 hours and 45 minutes later they're playing Auburn. That's why he's talking about a way. Those games mean nothing as far as that. It's 3rd game in 3 days. It's no wake-up call. Just a tough game. Didn't play well. It's hard to beat a good team, especially 3 games, 3rd game in 3 days. You just put that one behind you, and you move on to the next one.
Thank you very much.
Kelvin, thank you.
All right.